Hello everyone, I'm Inting Chao, and this is my second teaching video. And in this video, I will speak more slowly, and in order to make others can hear clearly what I say. And I will also pause more longer between sentences, and especially the sentences after question marks. Okay, so let's start my teaching. Okay. Hello everyone, today I would like to solve an example question in your textbook with you. So please turn to page 353 in your textbook and you can see the example 5. Okay, and instead of reading all the statement and question for you, I will do the summary of them, and which can help you get the key point more quickly. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is the example 5. And this is talk about Aunt Alma's restaurant, and which is famous for its pizza. And like most of the businessmen, Aunt Alma is really interested in the sales of her restaurant. So she kept recording the daily sales of her restaurant. And in all the past records she made, she found that the sales follows a certain probability distribution. And in this example, this is population distribution. And this certain population distribution has the mean equal to $900 and standard deviation equal to $300. And remember that the statement only tells us that it's a certain distribution. So we don't know that what is the exact distribution is in this example. And so it's unknown for us. Okay. Also, it also tells us that the mean sales are computed each week for 7 days. Okay, let me explain it all again in another way like this. I think it will be more clear for you. Okay. Assume that this is the sales record made by Aunt Alma, and so there are sales and date. And Aunt Alma write down the sales for each day. Okay, and she did it many times, many days, right? And we only know that she did it. We do not know the start date and end date, and we also do not know how many days she did. Okay, we only know that she did it, and all the sales she wrote down is the population, and this population follows a certain unknown distribution, with the mean equal to $900 and the standard deviation equal to $300. Okay, and the mean sales are computed each week. Each week from Monday to Sunday, there are 7 value of sales, and then we can get the mean sales. And the next week, also from Monday to Sunday, 7 value of the sales, we can get another mean sales, right? So we can have a lot of mean sales in this data. Or maybe you can think like this. All the sales we have is population. And the value of the sales in a week is the sample. The sample with sample size 7 days, right? And in this sample, with size 7, we can get a sample mean. And the other sample, the other week, we can get the other sample mean. And then we can get a lot of sample mean from this data. Okay. So now we are know clearly what the statement tells us, and this is the information it tells us, and it's also the only resource we can use to solve our question. Okay, have any question? Okay, well, let's move on to the question. And the question is, what is the mean and variability of the weekly sample mean sales? Okay, you have to know that variability in the question 2 means standard deviation in the statistical term. Okay, and as you see this question, maybe you can think that, oh, we have to already learn something about learn the formula of the mean and standard deviation. So maybe we can use the formula directly to get the answer of this question. Can we do that? Okay. Before we determine whether we can use the formula in this question, let me ask you a question first. Does anyone can tell me what is the formula of the mean and standard deviation of the weekly sample mean cells? What is the formula? Does anyone can tell me? Okay. Yes, as you can see, the formula is like this. The mean of the sample mean and the standard deviation of the sample mean is like this. And in here, this is the value of the sample mean. And P means the number of the sample mean we have. So we found that the mean and the standard deviation of the sample mean is related to the value of the sample mean and the number of the sample mean we have, right? Right. And the answer, and so we cannot, and it's about them, and we cannot use it. Why? Because the statement doesn't tell us about the value of the, it doesn't tell us the value about the sample mean and the how many sample mean we have. We don't know that. We only know that it exists, but we don't know that how many and what is the value is. So we cannot use this formula in this example. Okay? Okay. So does anyone have any ideas to what we can do? To solve this question? Okay, let me give you a hint. Maybe you can think about the distribution of the sample mean, and think about what I told in the last video. Okay. Yes, you can see. Yet we know that the sample mean will have the distribution like this, normal distribution, with mean equal to population mean and the standard deviation equal to the population standard deviation over the root of the sample size. And it is all about the central limit theory, and which has no population distribution restrictions, right? So in our example, although the population distribution is a certain unknown distribution, we still can use central limit theory. Okay? Okay, so by central limit theory, the answer 1 will be the mean of the sample mean cells will equal to the population mean cells, and it's 900. And the answer 2, the variability of the sample mean cells will equal to the population sample mean cells divided by the root of the sample size. So it will be 300 divided by the root of 7, and the answer will be 113.4. So these are the answers for the questions in this example. Okay. Okay. So we are already solved this question. Okay. And next, let me remind you 2 things. Okay. The first is we cannot use mean and standard deviation formula all the time, because sometimes the statement of the question won't give you enough information to let you do that. Okay? Like in our example, we cannot use formula directly to get the answer, right? And the second is, when the question is talk about sample mean, do not forget central limit theory. Use it in a more flexible way. It will help you solve this question more efficiently and quickly. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, bye bye.